It reminds me of this warehouse I went to. I used to work in a warehouse one time.
Did?
Yeah, I had. Oh man, I had lots of different jobs. Yeah, that just means I got fired a lot. So I was fired a lot. The worst job I got fired from? Oh my god.
McDonald's?
No, I'm stuck for it. I'd never worked for McDonald's. I used to work as a travel agent.
You did?
Yeah, and the day I got fired, I still remember, because what happened was I was supposed to. It's like people used to call into the agency. This is back in the day with the computer screens that had the green text on it, right? Yeah. I could find a flight for you. People didn't use apps to get. I'm from like the 1830s, so this is how people used to book flights. So I just got this job. I'm really happy. Like this is my first job, was sitting in an office where I don't have to get shoes from the basement to have somebody try them on, or whatever. So I'm doing this thing, and this guy says, "Yeah, I got my wife's having her anniversary. We're going over to Moscow. I'm looking for a ticket, blah, blah, blah." So I looked for a ticket, and it was only $185 to Moscow. Yes. Right? It was cheap from Dayton, Ohio. Oh. So he's like, $180? Yeah, I'll take it for both of us. So I sell him the ticket and take the information and whatever. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm going to book a good review for you. You found me a great ticket. I didn't know that there's a town in Ohio called Moscow. So instead of booking him to Moscow, Russia, I booked him to Moscow, Ohio, which is 80 miles away from where he lives. He showed up in the agency. He flew to New York. He did? Yes. I was 19 years old. He flew to New York. He showed up. "You ruined my anniversary." And he yelled at me so much. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm new here. Make it stop. And then, yeah.
You could have spent that money just going to Russia, I guess.
Man.
You flew from Ohio.
Yeah, well, I couldn't say that. If you were working there, you could have spent that money to go to Russia instead. You try doing that. Yeah, that was a pretty epic firing. And my manager was so mean. He was just like, I mean, I get like a lot of you guys, say Assalaamualaikum from Bangladesh. Every time you say that, I remember my manager, because he was from Bangladesh. He used to yell at me all the time. And he fired me like, "You're useless. Get out of here." So I got fired. And like a few years later, I got Islamic. So I was giving a khutbah. And my manager who fired me was in the first row. So, and the place you give khutbah is kind of high. So you look down and he's looking up at me like, and he's trying to recognize me through the beard. And he had the epiphany. So he did this. He did this.
That must be so funny.
And then I'm trying to avoid eye contact, and because I'm gonna forget what I give a khutbah about. So I'm just trying not to look down, but you can't help yourself. Like a kid who knows that when they stick a pencil into the power outlet, they're gonna get electrocuted, but they want to do it anyway. Yeah. You just can't help yourself. That's you, right? So so I just look down, and he goes like this. So I don't know how I finished that. I don't know what I said. I don't even know if I led the prayer or 3 rakats or 5. I don't know. So the prayer's done. People come up to you and say, "Assalamualaikum, Sheikh, how are you?" This guy comes and gives me a hug like this. He goes, "You are still useless."
He said that?
Yes. I was like, I know.
I imagine you having like an American.
I don't know why I brought this up, but I imagine it has something to do with Arabic class. So we're gonna go back to Arabic now.